some reason I'm in a very Bowie mood. I don't know. Hello world, doing good, feeling fine? We are caught in a beautiful ease atmosphere of disco and French house as we review brand new Justice album today. Yay, Justice are finally back. The world famous electronic French duo's debut record, 2007's Cross, was such a hit. Very much a product of its time. Hard-hitting electric beats and rough riffs matched perfectly with alike compilations by Kitsune or Ed Banger, besides capturing dance-influenced indie acts such as Klaxons, for example, Fances, Attention. In 2011, Justice came back with audio-video disco album with stronger live band-sounding approach. Main singles from this record were the biggest Justice ones in the matter of how just epically they are sounding. On and On, Civilization were destroying crowds during the headline sets like no big deal. For their third album, Woman, they continue with a more organic approach to their sound. Even comparing the album covers, beautiful covers, you could tell that the new record should be joyous, fun, colorful, and full of disco syrup. And it is, eventually. The opener track, Safe and Sound, includes some unique orchestra feats. What creates such a great production effect? The slap bass and soaring strings culminate in some modern disco Justice classic tunes. It's them mastering their techniques. They do also discover the new tones in the making, as in this next one track, Pleasure, which sounds very sleeky and there's some really beautiful R&B in it. ALAKAZAM, in contrary, showcases Justice in their proof needless greatness, with some robo-funk masterfully capped between bass-driven dance and arena prog rock. I love the more pastel-toned disco palette of Fire track with its distinctive groove and beautiful synth melodies. Stop brings up the 80s to the top of the sounds with some shiny sparkling synths, crunchy guitars, and with very much their own DANCE track, reminiscent layer choir vocals. Chorus track is probably the strongest one I've heard from Justice for quite a while. It's a 7-minute long techno sensation with some Justice classic slow tension build-up and almost divine-like eerie beauty of electronic dysfunction, fuzz, noise, some tribal sounds, and brilliantly massive guitar riff break into piano. In a way, the other track on the record, Heavy Metal, brings up the same masterfully combined machine of electro dance beats and synths. Very cosmic-like. Textured techno, of course, changes to more groovy track Randy, one of the lead singles of this album, which presented a really good growth of Justice as the electronic dance music producers. This album does feel like when Daft Punk broke the electronic music scene and became everything, made it big. By the end of this record, you want to feel relaxed and kind of satisfied with a sense of ecstatic pleasure. And Justice provide that with Love S.O.S. track, which sounds equally satisfyingly huge and psychotically relaxing. I can easily imagine the crowds during the live gig go completely mental, but within each own individual, you know? Kind of like at the Tame Impala gig when you float with the music and disappear from the real world for a while. Musically, Love S.O.S. is a very euphoric track. Finally, the closer on the album, the Close Call track, opens up a door to limitless space adventures and the beauty of future cosmic dance parties. And you really want to join Justice on those ones. Hope that they just won't take as long as they did this time for this next one big new record to drop. Overall, Woman by Justice shows just how brilliant of a dance music producers this duo is. They're kind of like living their pop dream on this release. Also, what's really cool and interesting about this particular record is the vocal fulfillment of it. Justice stereotypically was always considered as an instrumental act with some occasional vocal samples, but here it's actually mainly vocal record. Though it's noticeable that on the less vocal driven tracks, their album's highest points. So Justice is still best at being instrumental. This album, Woman, doesn't bring the duo in some scaling down hit arena anthem performers. They redefine their sound making, their hit making, and even add some new tricks here and there. I like the new psychedelic disco approach and the prog, the metal taste of their dance music. Justice still sounds extremely huge, and perhaps after listening to this record you will immediately want to go to the live show, which is a great thing. Justice reimagined themselves, still rooted deep, quite deep in ad-banger heritage. They do come up with an interesting record and make disco great once again. In the comments down below, we patiently wait for your thoughts on this record. Let us know. Also, don't forget to like and to share this video and to subscribe to our channel for more music album reviews. Listen to more electronic music, it's surely the music of the future. Enjoy November and the upcoming Christmas atmosphere, and don't forget to DANCE. Peace off.